I'm always gonna call you Brighton, you know that, right? There proves little time to rest at the Black Wing after your fellow exiles prevailed against the accusers in a solid performance. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better at least, and express gratitude to Faye, Bertrude, and Volfred for their efforts. Just then, a lone minstrel appears before you. No words escapes his lips, but you can guess Fel is... yeah, let's go. The stars above seem few and fading, yet one outshines, defiant. Alright, freedom time. Who am I fighting? Fate. You notice the long minstrel standing there with you regarding the night sky. The gate guardian and I, we have paid witness to the liberation fights upon the fall of Sovereign for a long time. We have seen so much, and so I am a bit taken back to see something which I've never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while, then I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. He leaves you alone under the night sky. It's grown very late and you need to rest. The Black Wagon shall take flight again come morning. Yes? You are unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, yet there she is, doing just that. You can see why. You have observed before how her manner seems to soften to a degree it can when Volfred is around. If only I could see their faces then. What's your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertrude? It appears they're reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant ink, Sandalwood. 'Twas the inks themselves which kept those volumes from being burnt to ash. Flame-resistant inks, of course. The good officers who came to visit. They were so intent on burning all the evidence they could not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. Alas, that they found a way to burn the stamping press regardless. Thy written words, they moved us many times, and many others whom we knew there in the southern bogs. No matter, dear Bertrude, what's done is done. At least we made it difficult for them. Is that not so? We'll introduce some of our fellow citizens to new ideas. Ugh, perhaps. My words would have not reached near half as many were it not for you. Not to mention how I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I am ever thankful for your sacrifice. Thy thanks should not be necessary, Sandalwood. Well, you have it. Well, you shall have to take them from me anyhow. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping to fulfill a modest author's dreams. What's good a stamping press without good inks? No good at all. They exchanged a laugh at that, but then, even still, through this new ordeal, thou have no love for us? Is that not so? Bertrude. Nay, we understand full well. Thou needest not further explain thyself. There are different kinds of love, Bertrude. Oh fuck! She's in love with him! She's in love with him, but he doesn't feel the same way! Oh, poor girl! On that account, thou hast nothing to teach that, Sandalwood. They remain silent for a while. Our hearts cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Blasted things they are, they act well on their own. He puts away his pipe. I am blessed to have you in my life, back in the Commonwealth and here, as well. I mean that, although I know it's not enough. At first, Bertrude does not seem to acknowledge this in any way, but then... Nay, Sandalwood, it is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting a response, brushing past you as she goes. Wilfred turns away as well, politely bidding you good evening. Two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in their long-standing relationship. They rather seem to draw a certain strength from one another. The symbol must have foraging place, easy for a cur, of course. Though barren looking to the naked eye, the downside has semi-hidden treasure waiting to be found. There's a nose for treasure. After all, that's what we choose here. Certain types of artifacts found in this place would fetch a reasonable sum in so, whether because they shine with an inner light or due to other special properties. I observed that stardust, freshly fallen from the heavens, sometimes glimmer in the afternoons. I've not found a use for it yet, although it brings me faith. Perhaps I have indeed.
casteja. Tempra agitensa.
Continue! Let's continue! Going to the thing, doing all the things, going to the thing. What? Is that a name? Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do it! I hit an imp. Shitballs. Sorry! Sorry, Tizo! I didn't mean it! Didn't mean it! Belfred approaches you as you fly above his hidden lair in the moonlight alcove. You cannot help but wonder if you ever will return there. Our dear alcove. I've asked my agents to break down the place. It soon shall be gone, if it isn't already. We shall not be returning. We've not the time to do so anyway. With Orlek back among the living and no longer fond of me, I dare not think what he would do with it. Unfortunately, hiding places are of little value once they're found. Once all of this is over, those of us who don't manage to return, we shall have to find another place to live. Or to try to live, at least. Favor. Something appears different about the sacred mountain west of you. The lands near the Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall Prayer Ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions, the Temple High Road and Temple Cistern, are swept clean by the elements. The Mole Minstrel observes all this alongside you. Inclement weather we lately seen, Reader Madame. We ought to make a landing closer to Scribegate now. Then I suppose this means we will soon see Celeste once more. Then I shall go tell everyone to prepare for landing. I'm probably gonna take Pamita if anything. You arrive once more among the narrow passageways of Mot Al-Liel. It appears that Dalbert and the Fate are already arrived along the other route. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright. 69%! We're climbing, guys! We're climbing. And since my leather reader has returned, how may I assist you? Please, reader, leave me be. I ask you to leave me be. Go about your business, go watch the stars die out, and get your idiots their freedom. And you be sure to tell that Harold whom you consort with that Sandra Unseen did her job. You tell him that. Perhaps that way he puts in a good word, and Scribe shall provide me a bit of reprieve. She falls silent for some time. I do not know what else to do, reader. But you remain to her, letting her draw whatever strength and comfort from your thoughts, as you are able to afford. That was kind of you. However, let us conduct our business. I do not care for your pity. Do not visit me again like this without my asking. I insist. Certainly. Who was the target of my wrath, then, would you say? You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Volford. That fancy talking sap! You mean? I shall be interested to see if you learned something since we last sparred like this. Then let us bring him forth. Volford returns in the heat of summer. So it's my turn, then. Is it? Then let us see what we can do, my girl. This is going to be difficult. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mouth. Listen well, sap. You answer to me here. As you will, old Sandra the Unseeing. Proper as ever, then. Though I wonder if you have the withdrawal that you project. Show me, then, what you can do without the benefit of those whom you lead, and let us see if you and your level year have reached a thorough understanding of it yet. Fuck! I'm never gonna do this with him. Okay, I need to shift. I'm going to be very slow at this. Fuck! One more. Got it. It's really rough with him. Yay! You got your thing. I am grateful for the privilege of your time, good Sandra. Flattery shall never get you anywhere with me, Sap. Nonetheless, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Alright, what we got? I had not seen that Sandra in some time. She has not changed one bit. But it would seem she left something for us, did she? What does it do? Tell me what it does! First, we need to get you another talisman. Here, you can have this back. Blink of... Ooh, yes! Out! Seek the cursed grass favor. At some time to spare after landing, you join Pamitha on a brief expedition to the monument of Jormir Moneymain. Why bother, Pamitha? With any part of this? They're just using you, same as you're using them, you know? But you're not using them. You're not using them. You're not using them. You're there because you want to be. You're there because you want to be. You return to wagon when she's paying attention as a provoke vocation. Must do the right. Tizo. Rover. And I should be interested in what lessons you've taken from the book. Both for gaining some stronger grasp on how to better the social order with strength of will, triumph for good dexterity alone, understanding, blah 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 blah. The most fascinating aspect of all this, one I endeavored to continue studying for a long time. Alright, continue the journey. This might be the last person I can free. Is this game coming to an end already? Again, you stand before the scribe gate where the gate guardian regards you all above an archway carved from stone. The exiles of the Nightwings. You must know that once the stars no longer shine, the rites shall cease. Now step forward. Except for you, Tarquic. You stay right there. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and as for me, you should not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tarquic? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now each one of you, come forth, state your name, and what it is you seek while crossing the scribe gate. One by one, your companions cross the gate, until it's your time to do so. You follow them in turn. The guardian regards you all, waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany you, Celeste, or shall I remain here? She looks at him for a while. You're free to accompany them, Tarquic. As you will, Celeste, until we meet upon the summit, then. Oh, it's you guys. Come on in. I guess you got here right in time, because I was just thinking maybe I'd close a little early, you know? Business has been real good, and everything has just been a little slow in spots, a little slow. So I'm thinking, what should I sell? What would you say to that? Go for it. You suggest Ron fucking sale might be a good idea to liven things up. I guess maybe. That's a way to look at things. So I'm gonna think about it and stew on it, okay? No promises. So then, buying something or what? Don't need this. Need this. He's gone. What you got? Anything permanent? Nope. What's this? Shooting star. I'm not good at flinging shit. Alright, anyways, I don't have enough money. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal. Let's do this. Once more, the time has come for the liberation rite, where one among you will go free if you prevail. Freedom is likewise at stake for your adversary, the fate. As your companions gather under the fall, waiting the commencement of this vital rite, the lone minstrel finds you and regards you in his calm fashion. Night is falling. These moments prior to each commencement, I must admit, they gave me pause, knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something, would you, reader, to ease the waiting for us both. I have traveled far and wide beyond these lands. How the Commonwealth? I only know through word and song. I sometimes think on what life would be like that out there. If you were not ensnared in this place, free to roam your country, what would you have done with all your years rather than striving under the stars? I fought for freedom. Perhaps it was inevitable that you were cast out into an exile. You cannot abide the state of the things in the Commonwealth. There is so much need to be changed there. It seemed then that you would face a greater challenge there than even here. Your Commonwealth, it sounds to be a country of red set on its ways. Of course, that is the nature and ambition of the plan that which you are part of. May your actions here help bring about the future you desire on the other side. Just then the lone minstrel looks forth. You see it's time. The stars above, faint, begin to burn. Fuck off! Sup, Brighton, I'm back!
The stars that yet remain aflame align once more over the sacred fall of Solium. 'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Wolfred seek to undermine. 'Tis my sincerest hope your adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May the fate soon quench those flames of yours. Let us get on with the proceedings, then.
The pyres burn and each triumvirate is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn and each triumvirate is present and prepared. Then, anointed of the faith, come forth and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries and nightwings. The bent old cur Dalbert steps forward and struggles for a moment with his mask. Greetings, good heralds. I am Dalbert Oldheart. It is the greatest honor in my years to stand upon the sacred site which the 8 scribes first anointed these glorious proceedings. Nightwings, we are honored to be in your presence once more. Father, they are our adversaries, not our hosts. We need not be so gentle with them. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your freedom. Dalbert, your son speaks out of turn. Control him. My sincerest apologies for his unnecessary outburst. Elmer, please, we have worked towards this opportunity. We must make the most of it. He puts his mask back on. My son and I stand ready to begin. 2 dogs. Nightwings, on whose behalf conducted a rite, choose quickly. May you heed your heart in making your choice, Rita. I trust you're prepared to play the hymns with me, Tarquin? Always, Celeste.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
Alright, well, can't do them.
way!
Oh, you mean me? I get to go home with the ex-scribes. What if they want me to stay? You want to stay?
Be at her side. Kanatha.
That's one more of you, Radaring. I suppose for you.
Volfred.
Let's prevail on this night for you, Faye. For the good for our alien nation.
If that is all,
Give
then...
us thanks for this opportunity to face you, O Nightlings. Now let us strive for our fullest character of honor and grace. Save your strength for the right, Father, and your voyage home. Let this be our final battle against them.
Commence.
Fuck! How did they do? Okay, 21, sure. Hear us now, O narrow Yormer, we beseech you. Surely we cannot prevail without your aid. If you ever heard my prayers, I beg of you, smile upon us now. Wherever his prayers and doubters throw, something comes up. Oh shit. Alright. Ah, fuck! Boom! You can do this, Elmer! I believe in you, and so do the scribes! Wait, what? What are you talking about? This is a liberation! What are you doing? I pulls off her mask. I think you're my friend, Elmer. I'm hoping the best for you and for your father. He believes in you, and so do I. But we have to do our very best. And I know we cannot all prevail. Only the Fate or the Nightwings, but not both. He looks in stunned silence. The outburst seems to disarm everyone. We have to do our very best, and then the scribes are gonna watch over us and make everything okay. You'll see, Elmer, you'll see. She puts her mask back on and continues, but her eyes fluster your adversaries are boiling them. You can't tell. Ah, fuck! Ah, fuck! Oh, well, I'm gonna hang around down here.
Onward thus to greater glory.
I did not expect that to happen.
No more than a lick of flame remains. Time for the Nightwings.
WWWW.
I thought they had you there.
Ah, fuck.
Most foul.
Ugh. I need Faye back.
How fine.
I going.
The Nightwings proved their worth.
Rather convincingly, I must admit.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
At last, my son. Once more it seems I have failed you. Father, wait! What good is freedom to us anyway, if we would be apart? I can go home. I think this means I can go home. She shuts her eyes. By the scribes! By the scribes! But what will happen to you, to all of you? Can you not come with me? No, they said not yet. The scribes said not yet, although I think your time will come. Your time will come! And I will wait for you because I don't have friends back home. At least I didn't used to. So I want you to come join me, okay? But now the scribes are calling me, so goodbye! She falls into the shimmer pool and she is gone. Goodbye! And oh, scribes, watch over them, okay? May she return in glory.
Godspeed, moon-touched one.
Perhaps the scribes are watching even now. Watching as their glorious tradition draws to a close.
Long did I bide my time in anticipation one day Nightwings would return on their common cause. To be part of it myself nourishes my spirit.
Now take your execrable
Father, wait!
companion someplace
Calm yourself,
else.
son. The reverberation is ended. But no, how can you be so calm even now after what happened? Did you strive this night with all your heart, Elmir? Yes, but it was not enough. It was not enough. No, my son, it was enough. It was more than enough. Father.